Howdy do. This is a update video for Marduk. Sorry there wasn't a Friday video or probably even a Saturday video. I've been busy with real life stuff, so Giant Robot's taking a bit of a back burner. Well, the paint is at least dry on this hand, and on the other hand I just haven't attached the finger nubbins. But I'm working on the more important part, which is the steering. When this wheel is in this position, it still has a tendency to spin around and hyperextend, you know, causing the linear actuator not to be able to steer it back into the going right once it's gone left. So what I'm going to be doing is putting a block right in between here and putting a post that goes down, which will hopefully prevent the linear actuator from hyperextending, because when this wheel does go beyond like that, you can see it's because the linear actuator actually comes out of position where it should be, because it should actually be, 1 second, in this position. So putting a block down right here should keep it from wandering off too far. And I'll be right back once I've installed that. There we go. I added that cross piece in between these two studs and added a little extension in the form of a second stud underneath and this bar right here. So now hopefully the linear actuator shouldn't wander away if the wheel tries to hyperextend, thus making the steering a lot more stable. And depending on how many issues I have with the right steering wheel, I might end up doing the same thing on that side, but for some reason I haven't been encountering the same issues. I don't know why. So I guess I'll just put the camera down and get ready to record a driving test, I guess. See you in a sec.
Alright, you did okay. Usually what happened was when I went into reverse, the forces on the wheel would cause it to do the hyperextension I talked about. But now that there's that post in the way, the linear actuator is keeping the wheel in place, keeping it from hyperextending too far. So now we'll try going right and doing the same thing. Testing out this way. It would help though if I press the button during the linear actuator. Goes forward okay. Now we'll try making her go back. And there we go. She did okay for a little bit of a run. Let's take a look at the innards. So, the stud as a stopper looks like it worked as planned. You can see that when it's turned to the right, the linear actuator actually wanders away from the stud. So that's interesting. It goes on these hinges and stuff and flexes around. That's something a lot of people don't realize about linear actuators and hydraulics and stuff. You gotta make sure they pivot at both endpoints, otherwise the magic won't work. And I have no clue why this wheel doesn't have the same problem. It's probably because it's not this isn't precision engineered. So I'll just move this old floppy mitten out of the way so we can see better. This isn't precision engineered. I'm flying by the seat of my pants with this. So as you can imagine, things are not exactly symmetrical, if you may not have noticed. So probably what happens is this has like the proper spacing and stuff for the linear actuator and stuff, and that one doesn't. And I'm too lazy to do the measurements, so that stopper looks like it did the trick. So the only thing I gotta do now is maybe put the fingers on here
and then record a punch test, and then start getting ready for the Kickstarter video. I'm planning to do that. We'll launch it sometime in mid-June, if all goes well, maybe June 13th. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how the promotional deal thingy with Megabots goes. And if you don't mind me ranting on while just walking around the mech, I've actually started talking with a career center / makerspace, and they want me to teach a class on how to build giant robots, which would be pretty neat. It'd be a local institution that are well recognized, get funding. They would help fund building any giant robot that we choose to build. And the requirements for that is just going to be me getting fingerprinted and a background check, which I've already done for previous jobs I've had, so it's no big deal. It's just the thing is, reason I had the ball rolling on that last year, but this car right here ended up breaking its left front bearing on the driver's side, and that was like $500 to fix, also including redoing the brakes a bit. So that meant I couldn't even pay the $13 to you know, get the background check and stuff done. But now, because of this coronavirus, I've got at least some money to save for a rainy day, and you know, $13 for the background check will be a drop in the bucket compared to the savings I'm having. So yeah, guess that'll be it for today. I mean, not very exciting. Didn't try out the arms or anything, but hopefully I'll be able to record that later today and get the video out later this week, because YouTube time always makes me a little confused. But I think this will be going out on a Monday, so probably the arm test and maybe will come out on a Tuesday, and a drive test coming out on Wednesday. And then after that, I don't know how the scheduling is going to be, because Marduk will be pretty much done, I guess. I mean, she's not perfect, I'll grant you that, but there's nothing I would be able to perfect with her unless I tore her apart. And I guess that will be all for today. If you enjoyed my content and my rambling, be sure to like and subscribe, and keep your mech from steering itself apart today. Bye-bye.